Carlos, I'm sure you were observing a lot of things today, but we'll start with one of the bigger storylines, which was what you thought of Bo at third.
Yeah, I thought he was fine. Positioning, he was engaged, especially with the dugout. When you're talking about having guys that are potential bunters or guys that are going to get the head out, swing wise, starting up, moving as the pitcher's going through the windup, moving depth wise. A couple of, I think it was a ground ball, made it look easy. The pop up. I thought overall it was average, decent day. With not so much action there, third base.
Is that the chopper down the line that you were talking about pregame, or did you mean him charging?
Yeah, no, that's more like a routine one. But he took a very good angle there. He went kind of like the deeper. But I think it's just more, especially here in spring training with some of the hard fields that we're gonna be playing in. It's kind of like the in between hops. That one he created a long hop, which was the right play. But yeah, he's gonna get challenged there. But that one's more like a routine one.
How do you think his arm has handled this transition with those deep throws all the way across?
Good. I've been impressed. And I think that was one of the first things that I told him when I watched him throw across the diamond. Like, it's like, yeah, I mean, I got a good arm. It's just I didn't use it as much as a shortstop because he's super aggressive playing the position. He was like more like a one-handed attacking baseballs and throwing on the run. But he's got a plus arm. So far it's been good.
Said before the game that he wanted to get a line drive smash right at him, like a high one, because he doesn't usually get those a lot at shortstop, and he did get one of those. He nearly snared it. What'd you think of that?
He didn't get one. Yeah, I was trying to replicate early on the pregame work. He wants us to hit balls hard at him. So it's more like a reaction play. Maybe it's like a comfort thing for him. Like, okay, I want to see a ball hit really, really hard and see what it's going to look like here. That's what he calls the hot corner, right? So, but again, I think he'll get those, for sure, and that's what we keep telling him. They're going to come at you. But as long as we stay on top of it with the positioning and all that, he's going to be fine.
First game with the new staff, how was the communication and the processes?
Good. It's always good to start that process going, send Wheeler out for a mound visit when we needed to give some time. The guy that was warming up when Carr kind of was running out of pitches there. Just kind of like the sign system that we're going to have with the base coaches, interaction with Kai as the bench coach, controlling the running game with JP. So it's always good. There's so much you could do through Zoom calls, through meetings. Now that you get to play baseball, that's when a lot happens. So there's a lot of good back and forth today.
When Shed has to go to his right like that, would you prefer him that he's going to plant and throw, or is he okay if he just throws over his shoulder like he did on the one play that was actually a foul ball?
The one that was a foul ball, I think it's more like a do or die that he's got to get rid of it. The one he made, I thought he played perfectly there. He created a deeper angle and made a good throw. So, yeah, I think, again, every play is going to be different. The runner at the play is going to dictate a lot as well. Whether he's going to have to be more aggressive, he's going to have to go back. So, the speed of the ball, speed of the runner, location of the ball, obviously.
From you guys too in the dugout as far as the position?
Yeah, we have to stay on top of them. Or whether come in, take the bunt away, play a little deeper, depending on the speed of the runner at the plate, situation of the game. More towards the pull side, more towards the hole. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes, but us as a coaching staff are in charge of that.
Just who you bring into
Trying to decide whether you're going to make the trip or not.
No, I've already decided I'm not going.
We got, let's see, Vientos is coming, Luis Torrens is coming, and Carson Bench is coming.
What did they do wrong?
Somebody's got to play, right?
And then you'll have a different group that goes to Dunedin on Monday? Or?
No, it's pretty much the same guys. Yeah. Pitchers, it'll be obviously, a shuttle going back and forth. But yeah, as far as the position player goes, it's pretty much the same group. But so, okay. I'm going.
Carlos, what have you thought of AJ Ewing so far this camp? And he made a couple good plays out there, sacrifice fly. What has been your takeaway of AJ so far this spring?
There's a lot to like, man. He looks like a hitter at the plate, and then the defense, make a couple of good plays, great jumps. I think there's a lot to like there. The reads off the bat, but just his ability to give you a really good at bat, from the left side. The speed obviously is there. So I've been pretty encouraged about the way he's looked so far. And today was a perfect example of that.